Alright, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 1. I did accidentally pick up a puzzle point last time, or kind of off screen while I was doing some training. Killed our first brigand, but don't worry, we'll kill more. Take a quick look at our character sheet here. Did a pretty good amount. Throwing's almost maxed out. And then strength, weapon use, agility, vitality, all doing pretty good. Dodge, too, just kind of for fun. Train that up a bit, but let's continue on. I'm going to get a big chunk of things done. We have our silly little signs that we will ignore. Climb up to the giant purple tower in the sky. Let's see, what's our joke today? It looks like a cross between a castle and an angry purple rhinoceros. Good times. So yeah, as a fighter, we don't have anything too exceptional to gain from visiting Erasmus and Fenris, particularly since we already know what we're doing in the game. We have to answer these three questions. What's our name? Thor. What's our quest? Want to be a hero? Who put the aura around the town? And the answer is Arana. You can try and give credit to Fenris. See how that goes. An irate, peaceful place she made it. Go on then. Go directly up. If we try to dally in the tower or go through any of these doors, we'll get magicked out of here. So yeah, Erasmus will tell us a few ridiculous jokes on and off. But other than that, he is just another individual who provides greater context to what is going on in the area. And also he gives us kind of some of our first hints about how we can not quite break the curse. I guess he tells us the counter curse and what to do there, but probably the more important part is that he tells us about the magic mirror that we won't use to break the curse, but we will use to ultimately get rid of Baba Yaga when it comes time for that. And we can talk to Erasmus or Fenris while Erasmus is taking a drink of his tea. He also lets us know a little bit more about Arana, which we don't need that information to succeed, but it does contribute notably to the overall lore. And then spellcaster, spells, initiation, which obviously we don't care about. Very good. That's all we needed from him. Let's depart. He doesn't like us to walk, so he magics us out of the place. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? Let's head down south. And Braugi we already dealt with. We have our gem. There is a little scene that I don't think we saw before. Yeah, we should do. Yeah, we're going to free this fox who basically just tells us, hey, go talk to the Dryad and she'll tell you about how to break the curse down here, which obviously we've already spoken to her, so we don't need to see her anymore, but I still like to help out our little fox friend. Seems like a good guy. We were told to collect some falling water, which we will do here from the flying water from the Flying Falls. Can we pick up rocks? Good. We will check in quickly on Henry the Hermit. Not that we need anything from him. Yes, someone is there. Just climb the ladder. All right. So we will do that. Climb up this ladder, and then we'll have to knock again. Have to step to the side so we don't get knocked down. Guess he just blasts his door open. Hang on 1 second. Let me get through this clicking. Okay, hang on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's sit down. We'll go through our little chat with Henry, who similarly as a fighter doesn't really offer us a great deal. He does tell us the name of these falls being the Flying Falls, which is a little bit of a hint about that being the appropriate source of that particular ingredient in the Dispel Potion, and he also gives us just a little bit more of a hint about the magic mirror that Erasmus had first mentioned, which we'll need again to get rid of Baba Yaga. But that's about it. That, and we get some puzzle points from talking to him. All right, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, for some reason you get a puzzle point for walking onto that screen down there. I've never really been able to figure out why, but you do. Go visit the healer when she gets far enough over. There we go. We can give her the flying water. Oh, clever. All right, so we just need the fairy dust. However, we do want to make a couple of purchases here. One, we want to get this undead cream that we will use, and just a couple more stamina potions that I always like to have for the sake of training. Just makes things a lot easier. Yeah, that's probably fine. All right, let's continue on. So we're going to head into town for the first time. Have a little chat with Carl, who basically, I don't think he really offers too much new, but he just further talks about everything to do with Baba Yaga and the Baron von Spielberg, that, whatever, we can learn mostly from everyone else. That's probably enough. You know what? We'll just carry on. So that's probably all we need to click on to get full credit for talking to him. You click on the center of the gate, and then he raises it up. Hopefully, the person that I'm looking for will be here. Good. So this is Swordy Lordy. If you are addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face. He is the weapon master here. I don't really care about listening to most of the things he has to say, but basically he talks about how he's this master swordsman and everything, and he's ultimately willing to train with us for the cost of like a gold or something like that. I don't remember, which we will do, and we will lose. Because he actually is quite good. And there's a few things you can do to give yourself a better chance to win, which we will do when we fight him for a second time later. But for now, he's almost impossible to beat. I think part of it is kind of a coding problem where I think, or I shouldn't say a coding problem, it's more that with the newer computers being so fast, there's something about this fight that just gets thrown off, and it just doesn't work quite properly. Oh no, we've been defeated. Even as we fought, I could detect your skills improving through practice. It was most prudent that you should give in to my superior skill. Put your attention to the control of your legs when you duck a swing. Your springiness makes you seem to bounce, and a good opponent, such as myself, will always take advantage of the opening. Should we meet again, I would not be averse to another go-around. Farewell, friend. And for right now, he likes us. A, because we are a fighter with relatively decent talent, and B, because he beat us, and he likes to win. All right, let's see, what time of day is it? Mid-morning, perfect. Let's come over here. Even though we don't really need much cash, we do want to do this job of sweeping the stables as we get some puzzle points for doing that. Butter. Turned into an awkward sentence. You want to be careful not to do this too late in the day, because you can end up kind of getting trapped in town overnight, which nothing bad happens. It's just annoying and a waste of time. And it does burn up some stamina, so if you're untrained, it can put you in a bad place. But yeah, you just get 5 silvers for it, and I think 5 puzzle points. And we really don't need to try and talk to this guy, but it's just funny. Carl He tells you to talk to Carl, and basically then he's like, I don't care about you. I don't want to talk to you. All right. So what can we do next? I think what we will do now is we will take advantage of our new skills by coming up here and visiting the screen that we have not seen before, namely this one with this big ogre. And we will fight it and see what happens. Oh, I forgot my stamina's low. Hopefully we do okay. So generally you want to wait for him to try to step forward where he's trying to hit you, and then you should be able to get an attack in. Yeah, you can do a slash as well. We are certainly strong enough where this is not much of a challenge, but overall the ogre does present a decent challenge in a fight. Search the dead ogre's body produces no treasure. Club's too heavy to lift, but we do have this chest, which we should be able to break open with our sword. Force the ogre's chest open. Ogre's chest contains 1 gold and 43 silver. Put away. Very nice. All right. You know what? I think I forgot to... Yeah, got to pick up a few rocks. I think... Yeah, we got to do on this screen here. I don't remember, but I think if you wait too long after killing that ogre and you walk off screen without being able to open its chest, I think that it'll just get kind of ransacked by random monsters or beings in the woods, whatever. So before we head into this cave, I want to collect a relatively full complement of rocks. I think this should do it. All right, let's throw a few so that we're not overloaded. Perfect. Okay. And let's carry on. So as we get hung up on the ogre's chest, as we come into the cave, we see this bear, which we will give a ration to. Made the bear very happy. We'll take advantage of its good mood by stepping in here. And we see this kobold magic user here. I'm going to throw a rock at it, it'll teleport over here, and then we're just going to pepper it with rocks until we run out. Or it dies, and if we run out, which I think we should, this probably isn't enough to kill it, then we will walk down and engage in combat more directly. But it's just a little bit odd of combat because unlike every other fight in the game, it doesn't launch automatically. You kind of have to make it happen, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, we're just kind of cheesing him a little bit. All right, so we head down here, and yeah, you can't just automatically fight him. You have to take your sword out and sort of click on him to initiate combat. There you go. And yeah, so he was almost dead already. We're going to leave these mushrooms alone, but we will take this key. We'll also come down here and search around a little. Can't see very well, but if you should be... Ah, there. Okay. You'll have to open it first. Chest seems to be locked. I don't remember if we use this key. Or do we use our sword? Maybe I just clicked in the wrong spot. Let's try again. There we go. Yeah, so this should explode in our face. But we are strong enough that we should survive it, and we'll just collect 10 extra gold. Then we'll head up here. I believe the bear should still be calm. Appears docile for the time being. Yes, good. So we'll take our key, unlock this, and it's the Baronet. You have the honor of meeting blah, 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 blah. Cool. So he magics himself back home. Alright. right, what time is it? Sunset approaches on day 4. Okay, so we have a couple of options of what we could do. I think what I'm going to do is see if we can get back into town. Because there's a couple of things that we want to do just for completing all of the puzzle points. And if at all possible, I'm going to try to do a couple of things simultaneously. Although actually, no, I won't be able to do both of them, but that's fine. So yes, we'll come in here, we'll sit down, and we already talked to our Kata friend, but we're going to talk to this gentleman as well. And while Shima is out here, we should be able to purchase Abdullah some food. Yes, buy him a meal. We get some puzzle points for that. And then I guess both we can buy a meal for ourselves as well. Oh. So we don't want it because we're not hungry because we ate the fruit from Arana's piece, but we still got that puzzle point, which is nice. So we'll just get a drink. All right, let's chat with him quickly. We'll go through. He tells us about the robbery, all the money he lost, tells us more about the forces of the brigands, including the warlock that works with the brigands and the Minotaur that was there. Let's drink our coffee or whatever, tea, whatever it is. I forgot what we got. A drink of some nature. And just sit and wait while she clears everything. But, alright, that's probably enough. I don't think we need to hear anything more from Abdullah. But what we do have to do is buy a room for the night, which gets us another puzzle point. Oh. No, that's fine. Thought there was something I still wanted to do, but no, that's something I want to do during the day, so we're good. So we're going to head down here. I believe I talked to Hildy about everything. The dry goods store we're going to go into in a little bit, but let's just head down here. We'll talk to Sam the beggar quickly, give him some cash, chat for a bit. Eventually he'll tell us, hey, I don't have time to talk, I'm too poor, which is fine. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk to him about. Let me just double check. Can come back here, give him more money, and then he'll talk to us for longer. If you help him out, then he tells you not to drink the dragon's breath at the bar, which is wise advice, as it will in fact kill you. Come in here quickly. Chat with these guys who really don't want to talk to us at all, and you don't get any puzzle points for us, so there's no reason to bother. Play and go fish. Grab this note. Alright, so that's saying that they want to meet at the archery range. There's another note that we can get earlier. But once you save the Baronet, this second note arrives. This guy doesn't really have much to say. He's not very interested in us. We will, however, just buy an ale. I'm always a little disappointed that you don't get any puzzle points for getting it. Yeah, the second one, I think, knocks you out, and then they throw you outside and rob you. And if you buy the dragon's breath, then you die. Alright, so we have investigated here. We will head back to town. Or, rather not town, the castle. Where there'll be quite a bit of fanfare, since we saved the Baronet. We'll end up sleeping there overnight. Alright, so let's head inside. So the Baron basically thanks us for saving his son, and then has to continually remind the Baronet to be appreciative, because the Baronet kind of sucks. And yet, he is the one who ends up actually getting to take over for his father when his father retires. I believe he retires. He might pass away, but I think he retires. But it's been long enough since I played the 5th game that I don't remember the details. All right, that's enough. We can talk to this guy. He doesn't like being reminded that he was turned into a bear. All right, very nice. So let's leave. What actually ends up happening is they have a big dinner tonight, keep us there overnight, and we leave first thing in the morning. 50 crowns, or 50 gold pieces richer. Cool. All right. So what did I want to do next? I wanted to take that money and go buy a better set of armor, which, after doing a fairly decent amount of training at the Goblin training grounds, you may well be able to purchase even without that money. But usually I wait till I have all of the money from saving the Baronet. All right, we don't really need to chat with that guy too much. The storekeeper here, we just want to buy this armor. And he trades us in our old stuff. Cool. Okay, so what we need to do now is basically just waste time until it is night. Which unfortunately is pretty much all day. I don't think there is anything else we need to do. We have gotten all of the ingredients. We have this. All right. So what will I do? I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to pause here. We'll do just a little bit of training to waste the day away. And when we come back, it'll be nighttime. We'll do a couple of nighttime related activities, and then we will end the video after that. I guess we can watch just this one little piece of combat with these goblins. You can see how much of a change there's been from when we fought them earlier. Pretty much race through all 8 of these guys without really breaking a sweat, with our strength and weapon use being as high as they are. But there you go, there's the 8 goblins strewn across the whole area. But alright, I'm going to pause here, and when we come back, it'll be nighttime. Alright, hello and welcome back. We're just to the left of the goblin training grounds here, but it's not where we ultimately want to be, so we're going to head south. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well give it a shot. Hopefully we're not too low on health. We do need to kill all the enemy types as a fighter to get full points, so let's see how we do against this Cheetar here. They are decently strong, but again, we're trained up enough that we shouldn't have too much trouble, really. We'll collect some broken claws. Alrighty, and now we need to find our way over to this spot. And we need to somehow attract the attention of these fairies without walking through their mushroom ring, because they do not like that. The 5 or 6 fairies here all kind of ramble different things at us. Yes, we will dance. And we'll do a nice little, I don't know. I want to say waltz, but this is not a waltz. I don't know, just a ballroom dance. Looks a little odd, particularly by ourselves, although the fairies will at least somewhat join us. There is no way I know of to speed this up, which is fine. Music's kind of nice. Makes me think a little bit of the Anastasia movie. Of course, a phenomenal film. Ooh, it knows how to dance, yay! Alright, now we can chat with them for a little bit. And they will generally allow almost all of the questions that we need, except one, and we would have to come back. So we won't click through everything. Dryad, blah, blah, blah. We won't ask about the brigands. They did not allow me nearly as much as they usually do, which is fine. We'll just do it again. Yes, we'll dance again. I don't remember if you do it as long the second time around or if they're already happier so you don't have to do it as long. I guess we're going to find out, though, unfortunately. And then we'll just ask for our fairy dust, which is, of course, the last ingredient we need for the Dispel Potion. Hello, fairies. Thank you for joining. Alright. Yeah, they pretty much say the same things that they did last time we danced. Alright, and we'll ask about fairy dust. Yes, we would like some fairy dust. Thank you. You need to make sure that you have an empty bottle for this so that you have somewhere to put the fairy dust. Hold out your hand, close your eyes, and Mikey gives us some fairy dust. And that's about it. Alright, let's depart. Farewell, little fairies. Take care. Thanks, Mikey. Alright, so what time is it? Night is still young. We need it to be midnight. Beautiful. Alright, I am going to put on this undead powder, potion, whatever. Hopefully we'll use it properly. You have to rub it on our skin, not drink it. Feel a tingling sensation as you rub it all over your body. Very nice. Alright, we're going to head over to the graveyard. Oops, that's not where we wanted to be. This is where we want to be. Yeah, so again, it has to be right at the middle at midnight. Pull up this mandrake root, which we're ultimately going to need for Baba Yaga when we go see her in the very near future. Now, we do need to fight this guy, because we haven't fought one of them yet. What are you doing? There you go. Alright, sorry about that. Not really sure what happened, but we kind of crashed a little bit. I guess it did help us run to this troll, which is nice, although we don't really need to fight this troll here. We'll get a chance later. Which is a good thing, because we don't seem to be able to hit it. There we go. Hopefully we have enough stamina to deal with this. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll have to try to chase down... Oh, I definitely don't have enough stamina. Hang on a second. Why don't we just do this? Yeah, we'll have to chase down another... one of the cheetars there, because I did not run into it again when reloaded from where we had that crash. Hello, Mr. Troll. Move as much of the beard as you can. Oh, and 29 silver coins. How nice. Alright, so what's here? I don't want to fight another troll. I don't need to. Not worth the time. Ooh, we do want to fight this guy, though. You still here? Ah, come on. Now just the troll. Alright. Tingling sensation's wearing off. That's fine. We don't need it anymore. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, perfect. Alright, so now there'll only be 2 enemies left that we need to fight. that being the Saurus and the Manta. Let's see, maybe we can get lucky and get a Manta to pop out. They only come out at night, which is the only reason that I'm still trying to chase it down at all. But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. No, I'm not going to fight a brigand. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go to bed, and then we're going to go visit Baba Yaga and call it a video. And we will deal with figuring out the Manta later. The Saurus Rex should float around at some point. We should run into it. Not too worried. I should. Oh, hey, look at that. Hopefully this doesn't crash again. Alright. I said it only shows up at night, which is mostly true, but it will occasionally show up in, like, the early morning / evening time. Slightly annoying enemy. Kind of fun, actually. Just to work on your kind of dodging ability against. But yeah, it does spend a lot of time out of range. Alright, here we go. Let's go see Baba Yaga and end this before our video gets any longer. Well, I guess we have kind of split it into 2 videos, but I'm considering them to be one. You have a Saurus Rex skin, by any chance? Or is it something else? What's it going to be? I don't care enough. I'm not going to wait. You know, I don't even know if we know the rhyme. I don't remember if we learned the rhyme from Bonehead or not. If not, we'll just end things here and collect it in the next video, which is fine. Let's find out. We do! Out of brown. Awesome. Alright, let's step inside. We're gonna let Baba Yaga freeze us, probably turn us into some kind of creature, and then ramble about how she wants to eat us before ultimately deciding that she wants our help in acquiring an uber powerful ingredient for her to use in a terrible creation, which ultimately is the mandrake root we just pulled, which she really just wants to use to make a delicious dessert for herself. Step off screen, step on screen. She does give you only 2 or 3 days to get it, after which, if midnight strikes and you have not given her the root, she will kind of kill you with a curse that is completely unavoidable. It's just a voice that calls out through the woods and you die. Which is why I usually just grab the root before I bother even speaking to her. Yes, we have your root. Yes, you have to turn us back into a normal creature before you can have it. Alrighty. Yes. Just gonna make some kind of mandrake mousse. Alright, cool. So, like I said, I think we will end... Oh, well. We will do one more thing before we end things. Let's take out the Saurus Rex, which is our final random enemy encounter in the game that we need in order to get full puzzle points. You can see, despite being very well trained, it still did take quite a bit of work to kill it. But yeah, we don't get any treasure or anything from it. So, alright, we're going to end things here, and off screen, in between videos, I will max out the rest of our stats, which are honestly quite close. So that's nice. Shouldn't take too much work. But yeah, I'm going to max everything out, and when we come back, we will have our rematch with Swordy Lordy. We'll get our Dispel Potion, and we will complete the game. But till then, see ya.